Hey Mayhem family, today and this week we are working on improving a full grip front rack. Now let me be clear, that is the standard, not this like front rack like this guy. You just barely get your fingernail on it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Diane Fu is gonna take a full grip front rack. Now this is the standard. If you externally rotate it, bring your hand up, that of course we want hand outside, but ultimately in a position where you can take a full grip on the bar. Now we know that we'd love you to have your elbows high, but elbows at 45-ish are still good. We'll take that. But notice Diane's able to get her pinky on, which means she can create rotation on the bar. So that is our standard. That's what we're always moving towards, and appreciating that I can't do it with my right hand is, no, I'm not gonna do it, but something we're moving towards. Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna give you 3 drills this week to work in. Number 1, since Diane has already got the bar in the rack, because we're front squatting using the bars, one of our favorite sneaky things to do at the end of training is the good old fashioned tricep smash sheesh on the bar. Now what's great is that in this position, Diane can be basically putting her body into the same position. So we're mobilizing at the position of restriction. We're giving the context to the movement. And particularly, we know that that long head of the triceps, that lateral triceps gets stiff here. So Diane can be moving, rolling around, and taking that all the way up into the shoulder. But look at how much external rotation she's using. Notice she's got her hand on the barbell, and she can even use the other hand to be driving laterally if she needs that context. So don't just kind of go in towards your face. I mean, thank goodness you can always feed yourself and loosen and flare the elbows out, but more mechanic, more stable, more kind of better positioning, that means you've got to be externally rotated. So this is a simple one to drop in at the end of the session. Okay, number 2, this is a motor control drill, movement control. So what's gonna, actually come over here, Di. Sorry about that. Number 2 is that we're gonna have Diane work on her external rotation with some rings on the ground. And this gets lost a lot. Normally when we see people jump into the rings on the ground, we see is that they internally rotate. The rings end up turning towards each other, which of course you can generate force in there, but we're interested in creating that external rotation force. So rings go to 11 and 1. She can even bring the rings closer and really work on to 11 and 1 and work on breathing at the same time. So she can go from 12 to 11 and 1, 12 to 11 and 1, and I can make it harder for her, right? She can be resisting. Go ahead and hold out. Don't let me move you. Come on, twist out. She can twist out. I can give her that feedback. Come on, don't let me win, Di. Come on, you're looking weak in front of all our Mayhem friends. Come on, Diane Fu. This is very difficult. What I'm looking for is her to be so locked in and connected that I'm like, come on, can't do it. Instead, I'm just having my way. Come on, fight it, push out. You win. Let me win a little bit. Let me win. No, don't let me win it all at once, just a little bit. Now you win, Di. Are you baked out yet? Ooh. Good job, perfect. Okay, fun drill to play around with the partner at the end. You're like, whoa, it's a lot. And Diane made that look easy, by the way. Okay, last drill is we're going long lever front rack again. So we mobilized in the short lever. We did some long lever stuff, and now we're gonna work on the posterior shoulder a little bit. So watch what happens. Diane just grabs the band. She's got it set up just about shoulder height when she's on the ground. She reaches over, and all we're doing is working on this front rack in this realm. So believe it or not, just having access to this posterior cuff, posterior shoulder makes a big difference. Now, what's great about this, she can pull across her body. She gets a big stretch here. She can hang on a second, come into a neutral position. So come back a little bit, so load it up. Take a huge breath. Fill. Now hold and let that arm go across your body on that full breath. And now she's hanging on this space, on this full breath, and then release. Now see if you can breathe back into this space. Breathe here. I'm looking for motion here. She's breathing. So we can be dragging across. She's got thumbs up, which is externally rotated. And then she can just be moving that scapula front back and forth or adding in that breath. And just a couple minutes each side will get it done. These are subtle drills and things to just layer in during the week to improve your ability to get a full grip rack position, which is the dream. See you next time.